I, 51M, have to break up with newish serious GF, 43F, because of medical issues. I'm not the oop. This was posted by you, throw r8's me not you in our relationship advice. Trigger warning. Major health issue. Neither mentioned and nor described. Less than. Mood spoiler. Feels weird saying this but anticlimactic. Less than. Original. The 31st of January 23. I, 51M, have to break up with newish serious GF, 43F, because of medical issues. Sorry if this is poorly written. About 8 months ago, I met a very lovely woman and we hit it off completely. She has her own life. Kids. Work. Hobbies. But we make things work and see each other whenever possible and are in touch daily. I love her and she has also stated that she loves me. We have talked about long-term plans of being together once we are both done with our other obligations. Whilst all of these wonderful experiences have been going on, I have been dealing with what I thought were minor medical issues. I never let on to my GF, so as to not worry her and add another dynamic to our relationship, that I've been having any issues and they were so minor that I was able to get away with it. After many medical appointments and many tests, my doctors informed me late last week that the problems aren't so minor and the prognosis is not good. I absolutely do not want to burden this wonderful woman with what I'm going to be dealing with. Do I lie and make up a story or do I tell her the truth? Can anyone see a way out of this without lying or telling her the truth? Regardless of how I approach this, I will not be staying with her. ETA. Folks, thank you for the input. I will be telling her the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. I'm sorry so many of you can't accept that I will be ending the relationship, but that wasn't a question I asked about and it is my absolute right to do so. Update. The 4th of February 23. Update. I, 51M, have to break up with newish serious GF, 43F, because of medical issues. Some of you asked for an update, so here it is. This is hopefully the link to my first post. It's going to be short and sweet. Well, maybe not so sweet. I worked out a plan to tell her everything at our next meeting tonight. I had spoken with a counselor and worked out a plan. I wrote her a letter and was going to read it to her in person. The letter explained my health situation and my plans going forward. Long story short, she was able to sense that something was up during our conversations this week. Because I didn't want to just drop this ton of bricks on her unannounced, I gave her a heads up that we needed to talk when we met. Things went downhill from there. She assumed the worst because of her past and we ended up breaking things off on the phone earlier. When I said we, I meant she. She has no idea about my health situation and I now have no plans to share this information with her. I also would like to state for all the people saying I was not doing the right thing. My counselor helped me see this isn't about right or wrong. It's about doing what's best for me. Wishing you all peace and love. ETA. It's clear that Reddit and I are not and have not been in agreement about my ending my relationship and what has transpired around my ending it. I would pull out the old, do not judge someone before you've walked a mile in their shoes. But I would never wish that onto anyone. I don't regret my actions, but I do regret posting the update. This will be my last update, last response and last post to Reddit. May you all find peace in your lives and don't be so quick to judge. Life is messy and very complicated. Reminder, I'm not the oop. Aw man. Hope he's doing okay with the health stuff. Life is complicated. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I wish she would have allowed him to communicate with her. Life really is hard sometimes. This is such a shame. She leaves with an incorrect assumption about the situation and more dating scars instead of the Positivity that someone was a stand-up guy in an unfortunate scenario. Just let a man die in peace, Reddit. WTF? This is why Reddit sucks sometimes. A bunch of people who have never been in this situation demanding Op handle a horrible situation. How they think he should. No, that's not how this works, and the main reason people are saying that is because of the genders of the affected parties. Op is well within his rights to do what is best for him. I'm not sure how Op is in the wrong here. The girlfriend is the one who wronged him. Emo. Damn, them last two sentences from Op just sum it all up perfectly. Well, this one sucks, to say the least, literally. His last paragraph made me think of this post's last paragraph, and it's quite saddening. You're not going to break up with me. I'm breaking up with you. Clearly the relationship wasn't that important to her. If it was, the breakup itself would have been the focus, not who initiated it. Here's what makes me confused with this all. They've been talking about the future and love each other. However, he keeps stating that he doesn't want to burden her with his new diagnosis and condition, so makes the decision to break up with her. Shouldn't that be her decision if it's going to be a burden on her? It seems to me Oop struggles with communication issues. He says he loves his ex so much, but withheld information from her and was very willing to lie. I understand he didn't feel comfortable explaining his diagnosis. However, whatever he was saying to her in the days leading up to the final reveal was clearly very different than what he explained in his post. The ex walked away assuming there was an issue with the relationship, and he could not, or would not, explain that the issue had nothing to do with her. Even now, he's still allowing her to believe the issue had something to do with her or their relationship. I wish him the best, but I hope he learns from this experience. Wonderful woman. Also, Oop, we need to talk about something important. Her, fuck that, I'm breaking up with you. For his prognosis. That dude has some serious empathy for others and the mental fortitude to carry it out. What a good man. Apparently anything qualifies as an update these days. Dude got some life-shattering news about his health. Could be cancer, but definitely life-changing and likely terminal. Girlfriend is new and he's private. He doesn't want to share but is convinced to. When he tries, she makes a bunch of assumptions and does crazy women things. Guy is left to his devices and is judged by Reddit. Hope him the best. This is not BORU material. I can imagine when she finds out she's going to be racked with guilt and what ifs. This whole thing sucks from start to finish. I'm glad he stood his ground. I also would like to state for all the people saying I was not doing the right thing. My counselor helped me see this isn't about right or wrong. It's about doing what's best for me. First the counselor has him write a letter instead of just communicate, then decides. Nah, let's just ghost her and make her think it was her fault all along.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicuricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.